Welcome back, seekers of the strange and unexplained. Today, we dive deep into one of the internet's most disturbing, surreal, and unsolved mysteries. A video so unsettling, it continues to haunt viewers decades after it first surfaced. This is not just a creepy clip. It's a riddle wrapped in discomfort, a performance veiled in possible reality, and a rabbit hole with no end. This is a story of blank room soup. But beware, what you're about to witness is not for the faint of heart. Let's begin. The video is grainy. We see a white room, bright lights. A man sits on a chair, hunched over a large bowl of soup. He's crying. He's eating, slowly, forcefully, almost like he's being made to eat. Beside him stand two masked figures, tall, childlike in body, but disturbing in presence. Their faces aren't human. They wear large cartoonish masks, with black hollow eyes and wide, frozen smiles. They comfort him. One rubs his back, the other pats his shoulder. But it doesn't feel kind. It feels wrong. The man continues to cry and eat, as if he's trapped, emotionally broken. The video ends. No screams, no words, just raw emotion, sadness, despair, maybe even guilt. It became known online as blank room soup, and no one knew where it came from or who was in it. The video first appeared in the early 2000s on the deep corners of the web, later surfacing on platforms like 4chan, YouTube, and LiveLeak under the title blankroomsoup.avi. It spread like wildfire. People were horrified, fascinated, and obsessed. Was it a performance art piece? Was it a real kidnapping? Was the man being tortured? Why the soup? Why was he crying so hard? Why were the figures so calm, and yet so sinister? No context, no explanation, just that 1 minute of pure psychological unease. Eventually, online detectives found a connection. The two masked figures in the video matched the costumes created by an art collective known as rayray, a performance troupe led by a Los Angeles-based artist named Raymond Percy. Yes, that Raymond Percy, the animator who worked for Disney and The Simpsons. He had created the rayray characters years before the video, as part of a bizarre and unique live art show that featured surreal dances, oversized masks, and audience discomfort. So people asked, "Ray, did you make blank room soup?" And his response was cryptic. Raymond Percy allegedly said, "Those are our costumes, but we didn't make that video. In fact, someone stole them." He claimed the costumes were stolen and later returned. What happened while they were missing? He doesn't know. Or maybe he does and won't say. This only added fuel to the fire. Here's where the internet did what the internet does best: speculate. And from that came 4 major theories. Some believe it's a real torture video, masked under the guise of performance art. The crying man looks exhausted, like he's been forced to eat for hours. The masked figures, meant to look friendly, instead give off the vibe of captors gaslighting a victim into calmness. Was he drugged? Was it punishment? Some theorists even suggested it was part of a snuff operation, showing psychological torment without gore. Others believe the entire video is a deep performance piece, a commentary on sadness, isolation, and emotional abuse. The soup might symbolize emptiness. The man represents the audience, eating media, crying, suffering. The rayray characters are comforting in appearance, but ultimately indifferent, symbolic of how we treat people's pain as entertainment. Clever, artistic, disturbing. But then why did the artist deny involvement? Some argued it was a piece of a larger alternate reality game, ARG. Clues were supposedly embedded in the file name, audio static, or frame-by-frame visuals. These people dug through metadata, posted analysis, and theorized that there's a hidden story involving kidnapping, brainwashing, or underground cults. Some claim to have seen part 2 of the video, but no credible evidence of a sequel has surfaced. Perhaps the darkest theory is also the simplest. The man knew he was going to die. He had no choice but to comply, eat the soup, cry, and await his fate. The rayray characters are executioners in disguise, appearing soft, but delivering death with a smile. The video is his last recorded moment. The blank room is symbolic of a void, a place between life and death. Whether that's true or not, we'll never know. So why does blank room soup still disturb us? It's not blood. It's not gore. It's not violence. It's emotion. The man's tears feel real. His fear feels real. There's no music, no dialogue, just awkward silence, broken by sniffles and spoon clinks. It feels like a moment we weren't supposed to see, like surveillance footage of a breakdown, one captured, packaged, and posted on the web. And maybe that's the true horror, that someone filmed it, uploaded it, and let the world watch, without context, without permission. After its explosion in the early 2000s, the video gained cult status. YouTubers analyzed it. Reddit threads dissected it. Artists referenced it. But the original video, blankroomsoup.avi, remains an unsolved file. Its true origin, purpose, and meaning remain hidden. No one has ever identified the man in the video. No full version has ever surfaced. Raymond Percy hasn't addressed it again in any official way. The silence has only made the video more powerful, more chilling. In the end, maybe Blank Room Soup was never meant to be solved. Maybe that's why it disturbs us, not because of what it shows, but because of what it doesn't show. It's a glimpse into raw sadness, packaged in mystery, sealed in a blank white room. No answers, no closure, just questions that stay with you. So the next time you find yourself down a rabbit hole at 2 a.m., remember this. Some videos aren't cursed. They're just too real. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay safe, and whatever you do, don't trust the soup.